Hi guys, so today I've got Phoebe. Say hello.
Hello.
So Phoebe is with me today and we're going to be doing mother-daughter tag, right? So I am going to be asking Phoebe questions and Phoebe's going to be asking me some questions as well. We want to know how much we know ourselves, right?
Yes, and my questions are in.
And she's got loads of questions. So yeah, this is what we're going to be doing today, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time, Precious and Phoebe here. On this channel we give great insight on family, relationship and lifestyle. If you're interested in any of this, what do they do, Phoebe?
You like, subscribe, share, put it down in the comment section. Make sure you press that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be one of the first to hit Mummy's videos.
High five. So you'll be one of the first to get my video as soon as I post them. Fantastic. So today I've got Phoebe with me and we're going to be talking about mommy and daughter. Phoebe's got questions for me and I've got questions for Phoebe, and we're just going to be talking about things we should be talking about, right? There are so many things that parents should be talking about, but sometimes due to religion or bringing tradition, we tend not to talk about those things. So I'm going to be listing it out in different ways, and I and Phoebe will be talking about it. I'm going to be asking Phoebe questions as well. So one of the things I think parents we should be doing is to be praying for our kids, right? Prayer is very important, especially with the things going on in the world. Like, it's so heartbreaking, and I just pray for comfort and I pray for peace for all the girls that have been abused, physically abused, emotionally abused and sexually abused. I just pray that God would help and heal them, because it's only God that can heal them. So that's my prayer for them. So we need to pray for our girls. Phoebe, why do you think prayer is important?
Prayer is important so you can ask God what you want, and also anytime like you ask something like, God, help me to not fail my tests and make sure I get a good score, but not to get like 10 out of 10, just to get a good score.
A good score.
Yeah. God will give you it as long as you just pray to him.
And you have to prepare as well, isn't it? And then you ask God to help you, yeah? So how do you think God answers our prayers? What ways do you think God answers our prayers?
He answers our prayers, but not now, which means not today.
Okay. Maybe later. And
now.
So God answers our prayers by saying not now, right? And saying, okay, take it. And what else?
No,
I'm not going to give it to you. So God answers our prayers in these three ways. So as parents, I think that we should be praying for our children, because it's very, very important. If you're a Christian parent and you're not praying for your child, I don't know, honestly, because I believe in prayers. I believe that prayers go a long way. As much as we're trying to bring our kids up, we should also be praying for them. So another thing I think we need to talk about is to allow our children to know God for themselves. So I'm going to ask you a question, Phoebe. Do you think that, do you love God because you think God is amazing, or you love God because mommy and daddy love God?
What I would say is I would follow mommy and daddy, and God is amazing.
So you love God and you also love God because mommy and daddy loves God. So if you, when you grow up or you become an adult, a beautiful grown girl, and someone says to you, Phoebe, do you not want to leave Christianity and just come, let's do party and do stuff, what would you say?
Even though that would be nice, no.
Oh, that's so good to say. It's amazing what kids say. Phoebe just say, even if that would be nice, but no, because what? You love God, isn't it? And you love God because God is powerful.
Yeah.
God is amazing.
But anytime you have parties at the end, you always get tired.
You get tired. What about when you love God? Do you not get tired?
I never get tired.
So it's very important that we do what? We let our kids know God for themselves, right? Because I know that there are so many, like for me, I was born in the church, grew up in the church, like I'm a church girl.
Did you get baptized?
I was baptized, like I was like, yeah,
When am I gonna get baptized?
When you become a teenager and you get to the point where you can decide if you still want to follow God. If you still want to follow God, then they're going to baptize you, right? That's how we do it at BCC. So another thing we're going to talk about is letting our children speak, right, Phoebe? Do you think that it's very important for parents to allow their children to be free to say whatever they want to say, to speak and express themselves?
Yes, but just in a good way.
In a good way, not in a disrespectful way. So if you really want to say something to mommy and mommy is on the phone and mommy, you keep saying, mommy, can I say something to you? Mommy keeps saying, no, hang on, we'll talk later. What do you think? What are you going to do at that point?
Or if it's our relatives, or when I speak.
So do you come to speak because mommy is speaking to relatives? That's why you come?
No, sometimes I want to say hello to grandma because I miss her a lot.
Oh.
I just miss her.
Right, guys. So yeah, we've talked about praying. We've talked about letting our children know God for themselves. We've also talked about allowing our children to speak. Sometimes we get so busy. We're always on the phone, or we're busy at work, or we're busy at home. We're doing stuff at home, and we don't really have time to speak to our children, even when they come to speak to us, right? So one of the things I would like to encourage parents is that this is what I have decided to be doing. If my child or any of my kids come to ask for something or come to speak to me, especially when they see that I am busy, right, and they come to speak to me, I have to stop whatever I'm doing. The reason is because they know I'm busy, right? And most of the times they know I'm busy, they don't come to disturb me. So for them to come, right, to ask me for something or want to speak to me, then I know that it's very important. What seems to be important for them may not be important in our eyes. So we need to understand that what they see as very, very important may not be important to us. So we need to always understand what is important to them, right? As much as we want them to take things seriously when we tell them to take things seriously. So yeah, that's one thing very important, to allow our children to do, or to speak.
Yeah, it's the same thing that I was just gonna say, but anytime I want to play my violin to you and you always stop just to listen to it. That's important, isn't it? I stop to listen because I know that you've been practicing your violin, and it will be unfair if I don't listen to your violin, right? Yeah.
So that's why I stopped to listen. So Phoebe's turn to ask me questions. She has been waiting. She has 17 questions she wants to ask me. So, right, let's go.
If you like this video so far, please press the subscribe button.
And what?
And like, share, and press the notification button
as well. All right, thank you.
Okay. Let me start with my question, but I didn't write. But
no, say the one that is here first, then we can say the one that you didn't write.
Why do you like to speak Ikwere?
Why do I like to speak Ikwere?
Yes.
I'm an Ikwere girl. Ikwere is my first language, right? So English is just the other language. Ikwere is my mother tongue. I'm an Ikwere girl, so that's why I speak Ikwere. People that are from England speak what?
English.
So that's my language.
My second question is, why are you always on your laptop when you're doing your work? You could do it on like your piece of paper.
Piece of paper.
Your work, not just like on a laptop.
Right, okay. It depends on the kind of job you do. The kind of work I do, I have to be on my laptop. Because my work is on my laptop. So I have to do it on my laptop. Yes. So if it's something that requires me to write, I would write it on a book. So I spend time on my laptop because I work on my laptop.
It's not exactly fair because you have to do work on screen and we have to do it on book.
When I was your age, I was doing it on book. You hearing me? When I was Phoebe's age, I was doing it on book. So she's basically asking me why am I working on the laptop and she cannot work on the laptop. So I'm just saying that when I was her age, I was writing on the book.
Why is life so hard?
Why is life so hard?
That's my fourth question.
Why do you think life is hard?
I'm not sure. That's why I just wrote it.
You're not sure why? What is hard?
Like, means that you have to do work every day.
Like do work every day. So why is life like you have to work? to be able to get what you want. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. Couldn't it be a bit easier?
So you just want to be at home and you just say, I want food, and food is just gonna come from.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that sometimes that we don't have to do work like it's a break, and the other days we can do
right
work.
Okay, so the way things are, that's why we have weekends, right? Weekend is, most people don't work Saturday, Sunday, but Monday to Friday is weekdays. So weekdays are the days that people go to work, right? Some people do work that they go on Saturday, but maybe during the week they don't go to work. So few days are during the week they don't go to work. Life is when you follow the things you're supposed to, when you do the things you're supposed to do, you get results, right? It's like when you want to write an exam at school. You know when you do your spelling test, do you just do spelling test without practicing?
Yeah.
When you practice, you do what? You get 10 out of 10, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you don't practice, what happens? You face some of it, isn't it? So life is not hard. Life is balanced. Like life, in life, you don't. It's not where you just come and get things for free. You have to work for it. When you work for something and you get it, you appreciate it. So you would not like waste it because you worked hard for it. So life hard. Life can be hard, but that's why we have God as well, isn't it? God helps us when we do stuff. God gives us the grace to be able to achieve what we want. Another thing I want to talk about is that when it comes to raising girls, right? One of the things I found that for mostly Africans is that they tend to raise girls differently from the way they raise boys. So when I say tend to raise girls differently, is that they raise girls in such a way that, okay, they are the ones that will be in the kitchen, they are the ones that will help mommy in the kitchen, they are the ones that will help tidy up, they are the ones that will do stuff in the house, but the boys don't do stuff in the house as much. So I think that we should try to be raising girls raise our children the way we raise our boys, we raise our girls the same way, so that at the end of the day we are teaching them survival skill. We are giving them the skills that they will use in surviving. So why giving the skill to one gender and not giving the skill to another gender?
That wouldn't be fair.
It won't be fair. So kids need to learn everything. So when we are cooking in the kitchen, children needs to come to the kitchen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone needs to be in the kitchen. So another thing we're going to talk about is to teach our kids sex appropriate conversation. So I and Phoebe have had a lot of conversation about different parts of our bodies, the parts that are private and the parts that are not that private. The private parts are parts that, like he says, private part. It means nobody is allowed to do what? To touch it. And if anybody tries to touch it, what do?
If one tries to touch it, first I would go away from them. The next, as soon as it's home time, I'll tell parents.
So first thing, go away from the person, and secondly, as soon as you find your parents, you do what? You tell them. Why is it very, very important that you always tell your parents stuff that has happened?
So they know what to do, and they can protect you.
They can protect you as well, isn't it? So it's very, very important that our kids know how to, are free actually to speak to us about things like that. So Phoebe, as girls, there are things that girls have that boys don't have. So girls have what?
Breasts.
Yeah. Girls have what else? The vagina and the anus, isn't it?
Yeah.
And boys have the what? Just
Penis.
the penis, yeah. So these are what are private parts, and nobody, not even mommy and daddy, are allowed to do what?
Touch
it, because it's your what? Your private parts.
Wait. Let me just go back to the private part.
Okay.
You know what? You know when daddy finished baking and you're still in the room?
Yeah.
And you watch him. That's the thing.
The
It's
daddy is
private.
waiting. I and daddy are husband and wife.
So
We are adults.
why can't we do the same thing? We're a family.
We are family.
Yeah, so we
Right,
can
okay,
do the
so
same.
now we need to know, we need to differentiate it, right? We are family, right? Right? I and daddy are grown up and we are married. Don't forget we are married.
Yes.
Yes. So married people do things differently. So that's why you see I and daddy sleep on the same bed, right? Because we are married. So we are not married, are we?
No.
So I need to cover myself. You need to cover yourself. I don't want to see your private part. You don't want to see my private part, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So So as much as you you think I stay with daddy when daddy's having a shower, it's because we are grown-ups. When you are a grown-up, or when you become a grown-up and you get married, right, then you are going to do what mom is doing now. Okay, but don't forget that there's time for everything. There's time for everything. So there are things that children are not supposed to do at their age, because if they do, what happens?
Consequences.
Apart from the consequences, it's not age appropriate, right?
Yeah.
So because it's not age appropriate, they may likely see something that would affect them, and they will not be having nightmares, or they won't be able to sleep, and so many other things. So that's why it's important that we talk about things based on what age. So guys, I think I and Phoebe, we've just had the chat. We've said a lot of things. We've actually covered a lot of things on this conversation. It's very important as parents to have that relationship, that connection between us and our children. It is so important. I cannot overemphasize it. If you have a girl child, please, I would encourage you, I would advise you to have a relationship with your girl child, because there are so many things that happens by the time they start becoming teenagers. You just find out that they have a lot of things happening in their body that they need somebody to speak to them about. So this video is just for us to just get encouraged, have that relationship, let them speak, let's teach them the word of God, pray for them, encourage them. Whatever we need to do, right, let's just do it for them and help them so that they will turn up to be good children. So Phoebe, do you have any last words for parents and all the big aunties and big uncles? Do you have anything to say to them?
Okay. The only thing I just wanted
you look at the camera.
The only thing I just wanted to say is just be kind to your children, your grandparents, anything that you have, your relatives. Just be kind to them. That's the thing I just wanted to say. So
what would you say to children as well? All the children that are home now due to coronavirus and spending time at home, homeschooling, what do you want to say to them?
I wanted to say that always be creative. Think of things that you could surprise your parents with. Respect your parents, respect everyone in the house.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Wow, that's very good. So guys, I hope you've had fun with I and Phoebe today, because we've had fun as well. And if you have any question, you have anything you want to say, you have any question for Phoebe, just let me know in the comment section as well, okay? So thank you guys for watching. Be what? Be grateful, be positive, and be yourself. Have a great day. Say bye.
Bye.